Hello, prep career students. For moving on out vocabulary, we are going to review the vocabulary for this unit. The first word is budget. That is a plan of action to balance income and spending. Credit check. The process of getting information about an individual, such as their credit score or personal references, would show how responsible they are with money. Credit score. This is a number determined by credit rating agencies that affects interest rates and credit eligibility for an individual. So that's like if you're trying to get a credit card, based on your credit score, they will give you, maybe you won't be eligible for one, or maybe you'll have a certain limit of money you can spend on the credit card. That is all based on your past spending habits and how responsible you seem to be with money. If you don't have a credit record, that could also play an effect too. Discretionary expenses. These are expenses that may change from month to month and are optional with regard to how much or how little you choose to spend on them each month. Down payment, a payment made up front when purchasing or leasing an expensive item. Emergency fund, that's money set aside for unexpected essential expenses. So you set that money aside. So let's say you get a flat tire and you need to buy a new tire, you can use it for that. Fixed expenses, these expenses, they do not change from month to month and they are not optional. For example, your rent. That is a fixed expense, and that is something that you can't, that is not optional. You have to pay that if you want to stay at your residence. Incidentals, these are minor expenses for items that are not essential. So for example, you go on a road trip to, like a lot of you just came back from spring break, maybe many of you traveled, you go on a road trip and you go to the gas station for gas and you go in and you end up buying yourself a cup of coffee or something. That's an incidental. Lease, a contract that states how long you can use an item, such as an apartment or a car, and how much it will cost each month to use that item. At the end of a lease, the item goes back to the company that you have leased it from. Rent, the monthly payment which is required by a lease or contract. Items which can be rented may include expensive items like apartments, houses, and cars. Security deposit, an amount of money which must be paid for upfront as a protection for the landlord or rental company in case you damage their property while you're using it. The security deposit is kept by them until you vacate their property. If all is well, then you are refunded the security deposit. So that's just like a payment paid up front. Utilities, services provided where you live, such as telephone service, cable service, internet service, gas and electricity, water, sewer service, and trash collection. Those are all utilities, and those are parts of your bills. So now you're gonna have, let's see here. So now you will, let's see here. You will go through the quiz and match the definitions to the words and submit your quiz. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next assignment. Bye.